Welcome to the Mind Talk podcast, where we delve into the roots of dis-ease growing deep in the subconscious mind. I am your host, Diane Vanas, with over 25 years in energy medicine. Welcome to our webinar. Today we will be learning more about the belief decoding work that helps us to eliminate faulty core belief systems. We could call it BS elimination. As part of our webinar today, we have a volunteer. Abigail, thank you so much for offering to have your work on display, we could say, be the guinea pig. So you would like to work on more joy, purpose, and motivation, not having to fix things or problem solve, not be in survival mode, but to really enter into some type of peace and calm, but not like a doll in a glass with your emotions shut down. So anyway, let's see what we can come up with. Your subconscious mind knows everything. And so we'll just trust that we will get to the right place with this. So we compare a belief system to like a tree because it's got different layers. It goes deeper into the subconscious mind, like with roots and soil, etc. So, and also there's different types of belief systems. And actually, Abigail, you are having a parallel system, meaning more than one tree, so kind of like a forest. Let's see how many trees. You actually have 3 of them. So what would be really cool is for each of our Zoom webinars, we might do one tree. If you don't mind being our guinea pig for those webinars, that would be really cool. So let's just do one of the trees today. And so we're going to start with the leaves and the branches, the more conscious aspects of the mind. We would call that a negative program. So we're in the root chakra, related to codependency. And the belief is, I spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. Now, this might feel true on a conscious level to you, and these are more conscious when they're negative programs, but really they're faulty. They're not positive. So we're going to catalog all of these beliefs, and then we'll release them at the end. Let's drop farther into the mind. So now we're down to the trunk of the tree. We have a limiting belief, so this is the subconscious mind, and we're in the heart chakra. So we know that relates to love and feelings and people, etc. And this is, I don't need family to be happy. So you see, you might not even think you believe that, but that's what's coming up, that your subconscious mind believes is true based on your experiences in this world. Now we have another limiting belief. This one is in the power chakra or the solar plexus, and it's related to comparison. It's related to wealthy people. So wealthy people are my kind of people, but I'll never be one of them. So maybe you like to hang around wealthy people, but you'll never be able to be wealthy is what you believe, right? You compare yourself in that way. So we have another limiting belief in the root chakra, and this is, of course, the survival chakra, and it's, I can't control myself. So definitely want to get rid of these. They're not good perceptions to have on life, right? Now we're going to drop into the unconscious mind. We call it a faulty core belief. It's sort of like the seed that started the whole thing, like the root of a tree. And we're in the heart chakra. So this is related, of course, to love. And it's regarding a partner. I am stuck in this horrible, abusive relationship. So maybe something that you had in the past that you were stuck in, or this could even be, it can be about yourself, that you're stuck in a horrible, abusive relationship with yourself. You never know how the subconscious mind really translates things. And of course, subconscious mind doesn't speak in words like English. It has vibrational frequencies. So we're trying to get the closest word-based sentence to encapsulate the frequency that was stored in this belief system. Now we're going to drop down to what's called a faulty core identity. This is who you are. It's not your true identity, though. It's who you are based on your life between 0 and 7 years old, when they say that we're just kind of in a downloading state and we're just absorbing everything around us, believing everything that people say to us, believing everything we perceive at that young age. So this is in the crown chakra, so related to divine or purpose, things like that. And it's life has no purpose. So that would be your identity. Life has no purpose. And let's read it from the bottom up, the whole thing, to get the flavor of the whole story of this particular tree. Of course, we know it's just one in a series of trees. But this one is, life has no purpose. I am stuck in this horrible, abusive relationship. I can't control myself. Wealthy people are my kind of people, but I'll never be one of them. I don't need family to be happy. I spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. So won't it be wonderful to chop that tree down? But first of all, we have to find the fuel source. So the way this works is, it's kind of like there's no time or dimension with these belief systems. They're a hodgepodge of everything from our whole life thrown together to create this whole system that just keeps perpetuating. So there's emotions that feed and water the tree. And the first one we have is rejection. And I'm coming up with like age 2, maybe by your mother. So I know you can't remember things probably consciously from age 2, but you experienced rejection and it stuck. So let's just release that rejection from age 2. And now we have another emotion, indecisiveness, from around the age 10 to 12. I don't know if that rings a bell, but somehow you felt indecisive. And so that could keep that life has no purpose thing going, because you don't know what to do or which way to turn or what decision to make, etc. So let's release indecisiveness. All right, and now we have negative energy. It's a will to. So a will to do something, but these aren't positive. So will to control. You have a will to control. I don't know if it's other people or your environment or yourself. But of course, these are coming up because they're negative. So we want to just release this will to control. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we're going to release all of these negative beliefs from this belief system. So, releasing the negative program. I spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. Releasing the limiting beliefs. I don't need family to be happy. Wealthy people are my kind of people, but I never will be one of them. I can't control myself. Releasing the faulty core belief. I am stuck in this horrible, abusive relationship. Releasing the faulty core identity of life has no purpose. So did we release all the beliefs from this particular belief system tree? Yes, but we need an empowering belief. So when we chop this down, we kind of leave a hole, or it's kind of like removing a book from a bookshelf. We want to squeeze the books back together so there's not that empty space. Well, we can also add something positive that can grow. So we just want to have the empowering belief life does have a purpose. And so that will start, like a whole positive belief system going, hopefully. So let's just install life does have a purpose. And what would be really nice is if you used the Young Living Magnify Your Purpose essential oil blend. So you could use this as an affirmation, and you could amplify that with that oil. So that would be really nice as homework. So we've completed this one tree, but you have 2 more trees to go. So we'll see you on the next webinar, Abigail. Thank you so much. It was very, very educational and enlightening to see how the belief system works like this and how we can clear it. So I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well. Thank you.